If you're a content creator or you post anything on social media, then you need thumbnails all the time. So today we are going to learn about creating thumbnails in Adobe Photoshop in quick and simple way. All you need is one picture, one background, Adobe Photoshop PNG and an arrow if you want to indicate, or if you don't want to indicate, then that's okay. So let's begin and open your Adobe Photoshop. Here, create a new file, and this is the dimension I create, and you can also start with 1280 720p, and here you can change the dimension of your layer. I create on 72 and you can create it up to 300, and you can change the layer color. I have selected white, you can select anyone you like, then hit create button and you are here on the first layer. You can make this one as a duplicate layer, make two layers and rename it as layer 1. So now you are done here, and first of all you need to drag any background. So if you don't know how to get these backgrounds, you can go to pexels.com, and if you don't know how to find the PNGs of these icons, you can always go to iconfinder.com. I will paste the links in the description so that you can easily get these royalty-free backgrounds and icons. Alright, our picture is here. Now you select the picture. There is a way, like you simply click or Control T, that is selection. By staying on this layer, I go to filter, blur and Gaussian blur, because we need our text should be visible, more visible on the background. So we can make it a little bit blur so that the text would be fine. That seems alright, so I can press OK. Now our background is set. This is the time you need to bring your own picture, and if you don't want to show your face, then you can bring the character. If you're playing game, you can bring your character here. I have my own picture. I need to bring it to my Adobe Photoshop here, and that's it, and the background is now removed. So what I can do, simply go to this option here, and if I say object selection, and this is quick selection tool, after that you click on select object and it will automatically select object. Almost done. If you want to add some selection or remove some selection, you can deal with this one. For example, this selection goes somewhere else and there is a minus button. If I zoom it, I can hold shift to plus this selection here, right? And almost done, and I can bring these edges here. And if you want to minus the selection, hold alt button on Windows and it will minus like this one. And if you did something wrong, you can always go with the Control Z. As you can see, this sweater is not visible here, so I can hold shift button and make this selection here, and this is done. You can also hold space button to move this picture, space, and then click and hold the picture and move around. This will move the layer anywhere you want. So at this place you see that this is going somewhere else, so I can hold my shift key and this one is extended, right? So this is how you can do these things. After you are satisfied, go to layer, and here you see a little icon. It means like create a mask. By creating a mask, it will not impact the real picture. If you make any changes, you can always come back to the real picture. I create a mask and the background is gone. What mask does, I will create another tutorial about this one. The black one will make it invisible, the white one will make the visible. That is the purpose of mask. Okay, once you are done, and bring the picture wherever you want, and press Ctrl T to transform this one and make changes. I want to make it bigger, so I press Ctrl T, and now you can see that the picture is in appropriate size, and I can click outside and there would be a little arrow, so hold it and you can tilt it like little one, this one, so it will look appropriate. Now it's time to add some text, and for the text there is a text tool here. You can hold this one, and there are 3 or 4 options. You don't go for these one, just first one, and choose a text font which is visible, like this one is okay, and I say easy, and you say like it's quite smaller, you can't even see that, so just go to move tool, and now hold alt button and click on the text and press Ctrl T and transform this one and make it bigger, right? So I can say that is fine. I can make it a little bit like this one. For this text, you want to make a copy of this text, press and hold Alt button and then click on the text and drag it a little bit down or left or right. So it has made a copy. And now drag this one again. I need to write 3 texts, so easy, easy, easy. And I can double click on this text and I can write thumbnail, right? Easy thumbnail. And the third text will be I'm writing tutorial, right? So I have written 3 texts, like the text is too blushy and with the background it doesn't match, it seems like ugly. What I can do, first stay on this one and write, first we need to make it center or something like that. So first click on first one and then hold Shift button and then click on the second one, then keep holding Shift button and click on the third one. Now you see that this line appears, it's the center, right, left, or wherever you want to put it in. Alright, so this video is gonna be longer because I'm teaching. If I create myself, it will not take long time. This is center now. If you want to place it on the left side, left alignment, right alignment, and in the center alignment, I would keep it in the center. And then hit these 3 dots and you can distribute equally this one. And I just want to click outside, and in the meantime I just want to drag this one a little bit upside and this one a little bit downside so that it would be nice, right? So now it's time to give some shades and colors to this one. For that, you first of all create a group of this text. Click this one, then hold Shift key and then click this one, and if I press Ctrl T, these all are selected. And now you can see that these are selected, so you can simply right click and group them, or simply come to the layer, hold the Control button, click on all of them and then press Ctrl G button and it is grouped. So I can rename this one as text. What text group will do that, if I make some changes, it will change all these texts, and I can make easy changes with this one. Let's say if you click here, it will not do something. If you double click in this area, it will open some settings here, right? So I can first of all give a drop shadow, and here if I click on drop shadow normal, you can see what kind of shadow you want to give, and you can choose the color. For example, I choose the black color, and now you see the magic. Text is more visible now. So if I just give more shadow, that would be nice. This one seems okay. And now I double click on any of the text here and I can change the color up to green or yellow, whatsoever I like. So it looks like better, or maybe yellow. That is cool, right? So hit OK and you are done here. For the group selection, you can do more things as well. Like if I go to my group and then press Ctrl T, it selected all the text, and now I can tilt according to the requirement. It's done, and I think like it's alright, but now I can go to layer and this is selected. I can press Ctrl T for the group and make a little bit tilt, right? Tilt means like I rotate this one a little bit and it seems alright now. So once you are satisfied with this one, bring the picture here the PNG. You can go to iconfinders.com to download unlimited PNGs, their icons. And if I place this one here, as you see, like picture is alright here, but the thing is it's not too much visible, not looking nice. So first we need to bring the arrow as well. I want to bring an arrow here, and you can also find these arrows icon finder as well. So I can bring this arrow here. Maybe I need to flip it horizontally, and now I can change this one like this. My arrow is here and it's too big. I want to make it smaller. Press and hold Alt button to keep the original shape of the arrow. So I bring it this one here and press move button, press this one and Control T to transform and make it a little bit bigger. Logo PS. So this is logo and this is arrow. Now you double click on this one arrow and go to color overlay, and you can choose any color you like. For example, for the color overlay, I want to make it yellow as well, as my thumbnail color is yellow, indication as yellow color. But you see that the PS is not too much visible, it looks a little bit awkward, so I can give something to this one as well. Go to this one and double click on logo, and you can see that there are outer glow, and in the outer glow you can go to normal again and change the color to anything you like. For example, this one or this one. Okay, and here you can change the size, right? So look, if I change, you see here, if I change the size, it gives like this one, and if I change the color, maybe it's yellow color, and that's fine, it's okay. And here you need opacity 100%, and now I can see that this has given a glow there, and now I decrease this one and it will give an awesome look. So now our thumbnail is almost ready, but I need to do something. If I give shadow to my picture, because it looks too bright, way bright, so I can double click on this one as well, right side, and here I can go to shadow option, drop shadow, and you see it has, you know, if I go to this one again, if I turn it off, you just keep watching here. If I go there, and it has given some shadow in the background, and I can increase and decrease the opacity. Our thumbnail is ready. You simply go to export as, and these are the settings to export: 1920 1080 100%, and JPEG or PNG. I mostly export JPEG, so that is okay. And export and give the location and save it. Boom, here you go, your thumbnail is ready. If you like this video, then thumbs up and subscribe. So I'm waiting for you guys. Come on, I'll see you in the next one.